Good morning, dear friends and teachers. Today I will be presenting my research work on adults. So let's start. So the first factor is self-actualization. So self-actualization is the point where the adults start feeling more responsible and they become more independent. Most of the adults finish their education and get themselves a job. They buy their own home and start staying there. So basically they are more independent now. They also find a more important role for themselves in a greater community, and they can also find themselves in a more greater role in the world. And at this point they also start having new goals in life. So now the second factor is esteem. So some of the things that adults want is like they want professionalism during work, and they like to do proper work and to be a hard worker. And they like want to respect from like the younger people, and they also want respect and love from the others. And they also like to show respect to their elders, and they also like their to admire their proper responsibilities and follow them, and to be independent while doing and following their responsibilities. And adults like to keep themselves and his or her family safe. And they also admire their place in their community, and they also prefer to be a really hard worker. So, the third factor is belonging. During this age, adults try their best to do anything. They want to be in a strong community and have an important role. In this age, they become more independent and search for their purpose in the world and try to follow all their responsibilities. They want to keep themselves and their family safe, and in return, they want respect and love from the others. And they also face a lot of challenges during this time of life, and they need to do their best to solve all of them. And they also want to be a really hard worker. So now, the fourth factor. The fourth factor is safety. So during this time, most adults get their own jobs, and from their jobs they get their income. So most adults can just put all their income in the bank. From there they can keep their all money safe and be safe in an economical way. And the chances are they might get robbed or something wrong may happen, which can cause huge damage or a lot of problems in their life. But for now, their money is mostly safe. And then the adults also needs to be safe by having his or her own food, and this food will help them from any diseases or weakness. And the person will also need a home to live in where they can stay warm and safe from any danger. So the last factor is physiological. So during this time, most of the adults have their own money, which they can use to buy their own food, and they can also afford food for their own family, and this will keep them and their family strong. And sometimes adult can get enough sleep, and sometimes they also may not get enough sleep. An adult at least needs 8 hours of sleep to remain healthy. So from stress from work or for other reasons can cause them to get a bit less sleep. And when they get less sleep, they may have a lot of problems and they might get weaker. And as they grow older, they will also get a bit slower at everything, which will cause them to be not that healthy, and it also may still remain them healthy. But the chances are most of them will get a bit more weaker. So thank you.